Nintendo is the arbiter of what is allowed on the eShop. They make their decisions based on whatever, and that's that. So if you see a game on the Switch eShop, that means Nintendo said it's passed the tests and the checks that it needed to. It is allowed to be on the eShop. So there's this game that came out. We actually mentioned it in our weekly releases, and it caught some attention. The game is called Need for Spirit Drink and Drive Simulator.
Uh-oh.
So here's what the game is about. You are a delivery guy, and you are driving your vehicle to deliver wine and spirits, alcohol, to whatever locations they need to be. Weddings, birthday parties, other celebrations of that sort. You got to get it there in time. Fine. The problem is the guy, the driver, apparently is an alcoholic, and he can't help himself from drinking the drinks. So that's part of the mechanic. Like, I think drinking the drinks will make you, it changes how the car operates in some way, but there's drawbacks and positives to it, whatever. But the game is about drinking and driving. That's what it's about. The developers say it, quote, offers a humorous take on a serious subject. And they also they also state that, quote, it's clear the game does not endorse or encourage drunk driving in real life, end quote. So I am straight edge, as you guys know. I don't drink. I don't think there's anything wrong with drinking. It's just not my thing. When I saw this game on the eShop, I was like, ugh, that's kind of strange, but I didn't think the game should be removed. It has a right to be there. It's rated. I'm just like, this is really awkward subject matter. Again, I don't think it should be removed at all by any means. It's just, sometimes you see, like, should this really be?
It's strange because there's countless games like GTA 5 where you're shooting and killing and picking up prostitutes and like all these other things that we deem illegal most of the time, and like and you can get drunk and drive in that game. But the thing that makes it so strange is like this game is specifically for drink driving, and I feel like that's in society an easier thing to be like, I can drink and drive, because no one
do it all the time.
Most likely, RMC, you're not going to go outside and be like, I'm going to shoot this guy and steal his car.
Most
likely not. But like not you, but somebody would be like, it's just a drink and a drive. Like I got to get home, or so, so I think. Not that it's encouraging that. I'm not trying to be a baby. Like, we've got way worse games. We've got war games. So, like, what are you going to, how can you argue against it? So,
certainly there's plenty of games with violence and sex and all that stuff. And again, I'm not saying that content shouldn't be there. I'm not saying it's inappropriate. It's fine. I'm all about freedom of expression through art. I consider video games art. So, yeah, go ahead. It's just, with like Grand Theft Auto, shooting and drinking and sex and all that, they are in the game and you can do them. And they are part of the story for certain characters, but it's not like, I don't think it's glorifying it. It's just there. Like, it's the story they want to tell, the mechanics they want. Whereas this game, the whole focus of the game is the drinking and driving, and it's kind of the idea of turning that into a game to be humorous.
Yeah.
Again, I think it has every right to be there. I would never call for it to be removed. I'm just saying subject matters. There's just something where I'm like, like it makes me uncomfortable. But again, I would never, ever say it should be removed, ever. It's an interesting topic to talk about because exactly the avenue that you took, dude. There's plenty of games where people drink and shoot and have sex and, misogyny and whatever you want. There's plenty of that stuff out there. It's just usually we don't see games where they take one of those things, make it the main mechanic, and I don't want to say glorify it because I don't know. Maybe
I'd
this
be
one is kind of
interested,
glorifying.
because just from the tone of what it seems like the game is, I doubt there would be any kind of character development. Like, I'm sure you're not going to learn much about this guy driving the car. You probably won't have to ever go see like a shrink, or have to like face your drinking problem or anything. There's probably not going to be a story like that. It's probably just going to be like drinking. Here's
it seems from what I've seen in the trailer and the screenshots that it's very much an arcade experience. It's like, get the booze there and drink a little. Yeah. So it's a little strange. Storbus Corbin says it is really immoral to drink and drive, but I also heard there are games you can actually kill other people in. So yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. There's I don't know if it's my sensitivity to the subject. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. But there's just something about this game and this being the mechanic that feels off to me. And I guess it's not just me, because there's been a big uproar about the game in general. So the game got removed from the Switch eShop in Europe. Now, this I think was the right thing to do. It got removed from the Switch eShop in Europe because it was rated PEGI 3+. So in other words, the game was rated appropriate for children 3 and up.
Really?
I don't understand how you could do that. Like, it's alcohol. So it was yanked, and it was being re-rated as either, at the very least, PEGI 16, but maybe PEGI 18.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't understand how you could have it. I don't know what happened there. Some sort of miscommunication about what the game was or what it offered, and the PEGI rating people didn't do their job or whatever. But yeah, a game where you can drive and get drunk, and that is the purpose of the game, and features alcohol. Yeah, that shouldn't be rated appropriate for everyone 3 and up. But so it was yanked, and it's being re-rated and will return. Because PEGI's own rules say any game that refers to or depicts the use of illegal drugs, alcohol, or tobacco must be 16 or 18. So drink and drive. I mean, I couldn't get any more clear cut than that. So somebody made a mistake there, and the game got rated inappropriately, so it was yanked. Like maybe a day after it came out. So that's good. But yeah, with the appropriate rating there, I think it has every right to be on the Switch eShop. It's just an interesting topic for discussion, because I don't know how I feel about it.